Good afternoon. Sorry, just struggling with remembering how to do this. Welcome to my channel. My name's Esther. Okay, so I've got about half an hour to make a card for my son. He's going back from school very soon, and so I want to quickly try and get this card made. So the idea is that I'm going to make a spinner card, but I want it to look like table tennis. So that's the idea. Welcome. Please do comment along if you're watching. If you're watching this on replay, leave me a comment afterwards to say that you've watched it. So I've got 2 pieces of blue card here. I think it's Azure Afternoon from Stampin Up. And yeah, I want to make a spinner card. I want to make it look like a table tennis table. So here goes. I wanted to create a line in the centre here because they do that on a table. What's table? On a table tennis table. So I'm just going to use my white gel pen on my bumpy pad, and I'm hoping this gel pen is going to create that white line for me that I want in the middle of the table. I did consider maybe using more paper, but I don't want it to be too bumpy because I'm actually going to cut away the centre of this anyway. So it wouldn't make much sense to do too much detail. This could look completely rubbish. By the time I finish with it, it could look okay. So we're winging it and seeing how we go. So I can't see any comments whatsoever, which is going to be a little bit frustrating. But if you're here, please come and say hello. Now, hey, Kay, I can see you say hello, so thank you, that's good. I always get a little bit worried when I can't see, if I can't see comments, then it is literally like I'm talking to myself, and it's not as fun. So lovely to see you. Thank you so many. So many of you have hopped on quickly at very short notice. So there's my table tennis table. Hey Lavine, hi Christine, nice to see you. Hi Tina, yay, nice to be back for a short while. So this is the idea. Now I'm going to cut this out. I wondered about making a net, but now that I've drawn my white line, I'm not sure. I might leave it. So I pulled out this paper because I was like, oh, this looks like a net, like for the middle here. But I think actually it might look a little bit silly, so I'm going to leave that. And I'm actually going to cut a chunk out of here because I want to create a spinner card. So I want like a table tennis ball to spin from one bat to the other. So I need to create myself some bats. I need to create a little ball, but the ball has got to be the size of my 5p. It's going to look a little bit disproportionate, let's just face it. So I'm just going to have to work this out. Maybe I should create the bats next. Let's look at that. So I'm totally going to freehand it and wing it because I don't have anything, she says. Hold on. This would make a good bat shape. Oh, that's huge. That's okay. Can my bats be this big? Could that make a good bat shape? What do we think? Does that look a little bit like a table tennis bat? Should we try it? So maybe I can just use the outline to get a rough shape. Should we see if it works? How are we all today? It is gloriously sunny here in the UK. My parents were here for the weekend, so they've gone now. And Dad was preaching at our church on Sunday, which was lovely. We had a harvest theme. And I met a friend for coffee today. So again, that was nice. Had a coffee and cake date. Now this isn't quite the right shape, but I'm wondering if it will help just give me the vibes of table tennis rackets. I'm just going to draw around it, and we could maybe, if the shape is there, we can then cut it down. Can we see what we're doing? A little bit. I'm totally winging this and feeling like I've got to maybe rush it a little bit. Like he said, he's going to come home soon. So I'm just going to use that shape as a rough outline. I might adjust it a little bit because they're not so wide as that. They're going to come in a little bit. Okay, that kind of gives the shape a little bit. I'm just going to round this side off a bit. You know when you start cutting a circle and then you try and fix it and it just makes it worse? That. This feels a little bit amateurish, but I'm hoping I'll just like stick happy birthday on it somewhere and it'll be fine. Fine, we're just gonna... You know when you have an idea in your head and you want to execute it? Okay, this isn't the right shape. I think it needs to be a little bit more... Now, dare I freehand it? She says doing it anyway. Maybe a balloon. If I had a balloon shape, a balloon die, which I don't have at all. So the table tennis ball is going to look huge. But okay, so we've got some rackets. We need some wooden handles. This colour. So this is going to be for my youngest son. He's going to be 14. 14! He's really kind of grown these last few... this year really changing. Turning into a... I don't know, just they go through that teenage stage. So let me know how you are. I can't see any more chat other than our initial hello conversations. So let me know what you've been up to, if you're still crafting. So I'm mainly kind of crafting for when I need it, to be honest. Like for classes, for that type of thing. Or for moments like this when I need to make a card. If you've got any suggestions of how to make this look even better, let me know. Should the handle go behind or in front? Because I think sometimes you can see it in front, but let's stick that there. So these will go on top of each other like that to create this spinner effect. Are we getting table tennis vibes? Or random lollipops? There we go. And then we need to create a ball which is going to be like a nice bright orange table tennis ball. Get out some pumpkin pie. I need to find a circle which is going to fit. This is why it's good to keep little scraps. Get access to my punches. Now, so the 5p, it's quite big actually, isn't it? 3/4. Oh, look, that's just about going to go. Okay, that'll do. So normally I do him a like Rubik's Cube card, but I thought he likes table tennis as well, so I thought I'd try and do something table tennis related. I might just put a little bit of a shine on the ball. They're not that shiny, but you know, in fact they're quite matte finish. Just put a bit of detail on it. Okay. Okay, I'm not getting comments anymore. I don't know why that happens. It's a bit annoying because when I want to have a conversation, like, it doesn't show. Maybe I should just let me just check on my computer that if anyone's commenting or saying stuff, I can see what's going on. Bear with me, please. Oh. There you go. So you guys are chatting, but I can't see it. Ping pong balls are usually white. But you can get the orange ones as well. So do we think white or orange? Let me just see if I can... No, I was hoping that would make the chat appear. So do you think the handle's behind the bats? And then, oh no, it's not a textured bat, is it? The bat is quite, it's smooth, isn't it? Maybe I can make them shiny by putting... I can't find it. You know that shiny blue? I can't find it. Don't know what I've done with it. Oh, bye, Levine. I can only see chat on the computer. So, which is a bit annoying. Right, I want to make this a little bit more something is lacking at the moment. So I'm going to zhuzh it up with a little bit of... I really got a boob shot then. I'm just going to put a bit of blue around the edges and like make it a little bit more 3D at least. And I might stamp happy birthday on it, and then we can go from there. Because at the moment it's all looking very flat. So place your votes. Do you want a white ball or an orange ball? There we go. Already I think that's a little bit better. Just makes it stand out. Okay. And let's do the same with the red racket. Red racket. Nice, that's better. Yeah, a bit frustrating, man. I can't read what you're trying to say to me. But there you go. We're just gonna do what we do and we carry on regardless. I'm gonna use the, I don't know, maybe a bit of pecan. Good morning, Rhonda. Glossy accents, that's the word. Glossy accents. What have I done? Where would you be if you were a glossy accent? Blues and adhesives? No. Who's starting my glossy accents? Maybe, did I give it away? I don't think I would have given it away. It's not in my carousel. Never mind. Let's leave that and just carry on. So you'd be pleased to know I managed to get some washing out today. And I've just spun another load, so I do need to get that out. That's better. Just looks a bit more. I don't think I'm going to fit in the number 14 anywhere, unless I put them on the rackets. That might look a little bit odd. And then I need to cut a chunk out the middle of this. What was I going to do next? Oh yes, happy birthday. I'm wondering whether just to go in with a big happy birthday. I could use the smaller one. So what do we think? Do we think a big happy birthday? Like that? I'm thinking, yeah, that could work. So I'm going to cut out a slit in the middle because we're going to make a spinning mechanism. And I want that to kind of, these will go on the side. And this is the ball that will roll from one side to the other. So I could do it in blue, the same colour. Emboss the bats to give them texture. Yeah, I wondered about that, but they are supposed to be smooth, aren't they? Are we thinking a bumpy texture? What about this kind of snowflake bobbly, not the snowflakes, but the bobbly texture? Like, will they fit in between these bubbles? Let me know what you think. Like some bobbly bats. Sorry, I keep having to look over at the computer. So let me know what you think about bobbly bats. Or I've got like a wood grain effect. So let me know in the chat. And I'm going to stamp happy birthday with Azure Afternoon. How long have I got? Okay. He comes back about 10 past, 3:15, that sort of time. So I am against the clock, but we are going to be able to. I just want to see what this looks like, so I'm just going to do it on the back. Yeah, that's fine, although obviously got a bit of green or something in that colour. So we're going to go. Oh, I touched that down. I'm going to have to do that now. Happy. A little smudge over there, never mind. And we'll go stick that somewhere. I've actually got a few cards to make, so if you want to stick around, or I might do another broadcast, I don't know yet, because it's a bit annoying when I can't see comments. That's picked up on that funny green in the ink pad. Like a crosshatch texture. Crosshatch. So what do you think, the wood grain would work with that? Or a stamp. What about this? Could that work? Let me know. Okay, I'm all ears. Or, you know, would you rather it actually sort of embossed? Okay, I need to cut the bit down the middle. So, where's my trimmer? Let me trim her up. And I saw this thing that Karen Titus did when she was making the spinner card, and she popped a couple of post-it notes on either side, which I thought was a really good idea. So I don't want to go past my bats. So maybe if I do a little pencil mark, if I had a pencil. Do you have the 3 emboss folders that are on the online exclusive? No, I don't have that. So let me know if you think I should stamp or actually emboss. Let me know. So I'm going to go, you want to go kind of just before the, there. And I'm going to eyeball it. So let's start up here. Look, I moved it just as I was about to. I can't see it when I put the It's about there, so it's about 3 centimetres. To about there. And then we're going to go, I think it's about the 11. Come down here a little more. Okay, that works. Whatever I think, I like the one that's in Notes of Nature. Right, let's try stamping. So obviously black won't show up on here. If I did it like a silvery colour, do you think that would work? And then did that in red. Should we try? So I'm going to do the other side. We'll see what it looks like. Like that. Do you think that works? Because remember, it's table tennis opposed to tennis. So let me know. Maybe like on the edge, like do like a bit of a texture thing going on. Like that. Okay. On this one, I might just put a little bit of silver. My technical way of cleaning off my ink pad. I love the way it can grow from like a blank piece of paper and just develop by adding textures and stuff. Okay, the other thing I'm going to do is just go along with the ink pad and to actually dab the edges to make it stand out even more, like the edge of a table. Yep, that's better. Okay, so then for this middle, again, something I just saw Karen tried to do, she cut away this middle bit like this. She bent this back. As far as it will go without tearing it. And then you can just snip off. Cool. Right. Just checking. Got to take the 3 dogs to the vet. Oh, Shaz, I hope they're okay. Oh, table tennis bats do have pimples. Thanks, Kay. You sound like an expert. Okay, so if I put that there, you can't see the white. Maybe I can have one floating, like as if somebody's trying to hit the racket, they're trying to hit it back. That's better because I want to be able to see the white lines of the like that, maybe. And then moment of truth. Okay, let's stick, I wonder whether to pop these up a bit. Yeah, let's do that. The more 3D-ness we can have, the better, because it's not going in the post. Where did I put? Oh, it's, no, not you. I'm looking for some little mini dimensionals, which I think. Oh, I'm here. You played in school, did you, Kay? I didn't know that. Fun fact. Okay, let's get these rackets sorted. I think the handle probably looks better. You can't see what I'm doing behind the bat. So yeah, Seth did goes to like a table tennis club at school, but then they changed the clubs that they do each term. I don't know, maybe they should both. We'll work it out in a minute. Where's my white card? I keep moving everything off the table and then I can't. Let's choose another one. It's got a mark on that piece. Okay, so then I was thinking maybe to put a blue strip behind so it still looks like part of the table. Which I had out on my desk and I can't find it. We've got some strips in here. So actually I don't need a great big piece of paper, I just need it to be in the middle. Oh, you play tennis as well. You're very sporty, Kay. Oh, very watery glue. Let's get that down. Okay, and then you put a penny behind. I can't remember how to do this. Let's move me up so you can see. Then put a dimensional on it. So I've not made one of these cards for years. I'm going to put maybe, I don't know if one makes it pivot a bit better, I guess. I was going to put two, but let's put one. And then the other penny goes on top, or 5p in my case. And you can see the rolling mechanism. And now you put on, I suppose I could glue it directly on, couldn't I? With a glue dot. That doesn't need to be any higher. Yeah, I thought I'd use an orange ping pong ball because it just gives it more colour. Can get those bright orange ones. The boys did actually buy a table, but it's not very big, and so it's for the garden. It's in the garden, but they hardly use it, to be honest. There we go. I've got the rolling ball to give the impression of. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got to lift this up so it does actually roll. Now, where to put the rackets? I want them sort of hanging off. Maybe I can do like that, I think. So we'll stick it down and I'll put the bats on afterwards. Anything else to put on before I stick it down? I think I want it quite plain really, because it is what it is, isn't it? It's not supposed to be anything but a table tennis table. I think I've run out of strips. So I do have these. So let's stick a wad of strips on the back. Oh, have I frozen? It's whirling round and round. Oh, I think I'm okay. Right, let's go back. Give myself a wave and then hopefully there you go. Right. My screen froze. Oh, this is the joy, eh? Joy of doing lives. Okay, so I'm going to stick these down. Make sure I've got plenty of 3D-ness. I'm hoping... Is this going to be... Yeah, that depth. I'm wondering if it needs to be slightly higher because of the depth of the strips, is what I'm saying, compared to the depth of the coins. It wasn't frozen for you, just for me. I think we're still going to be able to spin, so I'm going to leave it like that. I don't really want it too bulky. I'm going to put plenty of strips on. How are we doing on the old time? Right, I'm going to just hurry this up a bit. Because if he comes in, I don't want him to see it. So enough faffing, we are going to crack on. And then what I might do is end the broadcast and start another one, because I've got some more cards to make. So if you want to come back or stick around with me to make another card, which I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I've got a couple of... Oh, I nearly stuck it upside down. That was a good job I checked. Right. So the way I do this, I kind of eyeball it, bend it in the middle, and then stick it down. And he's... It was fine on the test run, but he doesn't want to move now. Oh, blast off. Right, let's take this up again. Oh, it's tearing the card. No. Disaster strikes. Right. Okay, let's leave that there. So basically, it's the depth isn't high enough for the coin to roll. So I'm going to cut a couple of strips by the coin in the hope that that will be enough to lift it just where the coin is. And then the rest leave as it is. And I'm hoping it's not going to look completely silly. That's torn that piece of card. Rather than wasting our efforts, let's try again. There we go. So it's slightly bulkier in the middle, but that'll do, donkey, that'll do. I ain't got no time. So I'm going to stick this one over here. I know, typical, right, Tina? You go to stick it down and then that's when the problems arise. Never mind, fixed it. So I want that one kind of batting over. I want the white line to show. That's the trouble with spinner cards, you can't stop playing with them. That's going to be a bulky old card. Right, get this down. Hey, there we go, that's quite fun. I do feel like I want a bit of splatter on it though, I tell you. I'm not very good with playing cards. Or some embellishments. There we go. Table tennis card done. Half an hour. Let's have a look. Maybe like some studded corners. Yeah, let's just add a little bit of detail. Yeah, okay, makes me happy. That'll do. That'll be fun. He'll enjoy that. Phew-wee. Right, I'm going to end the live, but if you want to come back, I need to make a couple of anniversary cards. And I'll have a little think about what I'm going to use to make those. I'll have a little think and then I'll hop back on. In fact, I'm just going to hang my washing. So what's the time now? Give me about 10-15 minutes and I'll try and hop back on. Thank you so much for joining me for my live today. Really nice to have your company. Thank you if you're watching replay. It might have been all over the place, but this is how we roll. You never quite know how it's going to go. Card done. Happy with that. It's sorted and it's a little bit different from something before that I've done. And it's nice and interactive. So there we go. Great fun card, just someone love it. Thank you. I knew you could figure it out, says Tina. Right, so give me about 15-ish minutes and hopefully I'll hop back in a bit to create a couple more cards. Let me just show my face and I'll say goodbye properly. Hi. Nice to see you. Okay, take care and hopefully I will catch you later. Thank you again for joining me and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Where's the exit? Bye.